What's up? What's up, guys? What's up, Duarte High School? Good to see you guys again. Thank you so much for your guys' thank you letters. Today is a super special day. A couple weeks ago, I had an opportunity. My good friend Jeff Espino invited me to go speak to his health classes and some of his sports teams about my battle with anxiety, depression. I was very candid, I was very vulnerable with a large group. I think I spoke to over 150 to 200 students that day, and they were kind enough to get me these. These are basically thank you letters. I'm gonna pick out a few, I'm gonna post them to the channel because I thought it'd be really cool way to say thank you guys for lending me your ear, because you guys help me just as much as I help you. And the more that I continue to talk about my battles with anxiety, depression, or dependence on drugs, the better I get. Here it goes. Dear Kyle, thank you for sharing your story with me. You really opened my eyes and made me realize that I'm not the only one in this world that has gone through something or that is going through something. Like you, I used to hide my feelings and put on this mask to make people around me believe that I was okay. But that would only make me feel worse. It was because of you and your story, seeing how easy you could open up to the class, it gave me the strength to finally share my story and my feeling. But I just wanted to tell you thank you, and your words really moved me. It's easy to sit back and do nothing. It takes effort to be great. And that's great action, so props to you. Oh, this is a cool one. Sleeping with Sirens. Asking Alexandria. I think Asking Alexandria is a band. This one reads, Kyle, the art on the front are bands that help me get through tough times. They truly help me and it makes me feel amazing and I just want to mosh. They're really deep lyrics. Consider listening to them when you feel down. They have helped me and I think that they will help you. Hi Kyle, first I want to say thank you for coming in and talking about your past and being able to come to our school. Your TED Talk helped me a lot. Sweet, my first TED Talk, I'll take it. It has taught me to get better in school and help my mom on everything at home. I was able to talk about how I felt to her and my family. It made me feel way better afterwards. I go on walks around my block if I just need to breathe and escape my thoughts, or I try to do something to distract myself. My dad was abusive and he would constantly abuse me and my family physically and mentally, and when he left us when I was 8. But when he was gone, we felt way better and free. Once again, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Dear Kyle, thank you. There's so much to say about the talk that we discussed. For you to take time out of your day and to share your story is honestly incredible. I know for sure that you've impacted many, but I could tell you that it's definitely made me understand and see things differently. After the talk, it gave me a whole different perspective on things. Even days when I'm feeling down, it feels like nothing could make it better. You gave me hope. I'd like to genuinely say thank you. You're such a strong person. I hope that whenever you're feeling down, or get reminded how much of an inspiration that you are to others, and that you have so much meaning, you should definitely be a speaker and share your story so that they can feel the way I felt afterwards. Again, thank you so much. Dear Kyle Grand, your life story really inspired me to step in the right direction. It really makes me recognize what I can do if I really put my mind to it. Thank you for inspiring me. Dear Kyle, listening to your story the other day, it was very inspirational. Shh. My puppies. I go through depression and anxiety, but I know I can fight it. You can fight all that, and that is never too late to be changed. I'm glad that you're healthy and mentally healthy. Hi Kyle, okay, for start, I want you to know that my English is terrible. I think that there are solutions for everything, and now we know you feel good, so that is important. And what I learned about you is to never give up and continue. I appreciate that. Hi Kyle, thank you for telling us your story. You talking about your depression and anxiety actually helped me talk to my family about what I do. If you ever feel depressed, just listen to music or go do something fun. That's what I do. I either listen to music or go play soccer. Never give up on yourself. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. It may not seem like it, but there is. I hope good things for you and your wife, and also your dog. Thank you for telling your story and helping me able to talk to my close loved ones, and have a nice life. I drew flowers because they help me through things. Check out the little flowers, bam. This is not my dog, this is my dog's mom. This is Matilda. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Say hi, Tilda. There she is. That's Matilda. That's my dog's mom. Next one reads, I in the past have dealt with depression. It happened because of a breakup, and I know how it feels to fall in that state of not going anywhere. But seeing someone express and share, it made me a bit more comfortable. As people who deal with depression, we always have to face it and push. Even if we are weak and are blind, we need to keep getting stronger and not fall back into a place that we don't like. Keep pushing, and thank you for sharing. To Kyle, your story reminded me a lot of my sister because she also deals with drug addiction herself. I know there is a lot of struggles to it. Not every person gets over their addiction, and I'm very glad you managed to see that there's other opportunities for you. Your story was very inspirational to me because it taught me that I could grow out of any bad habit I have, even if it is in drugs, and there's always other ways to deal with things. I hope you keep up the good work and keep helping others too. I will. I'll make that happen. You've gone through some pretty tough moments and managed to overcome your anxiety and depression, and now you're able to talk about your past. It's really amazing to me. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Dear Kyle, you helped me understand my depression, phobia, and many more. Just know that there are so many more people that care about you. Never give up on life. Life is life. Every day is a new day to start fresh. Enjoy life to the fullest. I've been depressed since 6 years old when my dad left me, and this year I got over it. But now I got new problems. I know how to get over and out of a new problem. Dear Kyle, oh, this is a colorful one. Look at this, is pretty. Flowers and hearts and everything. That one's pretty. Dear Kyle, thank you for speaking to the class about your life struggles with depression and anxiety. Most people don't speak about it, but you did. Hearing your story really helped me and made me feel better about my issues. It really inspired me to speak up when I get in depressive episodes. I'm very proud of you for everything that you have accomplished, and I hope this motivates you to keep going. Please keep doing what you are doing. I love you, Kyle. Please be my best friend. You are awesome. You can never have enough best friends, that's for sure. Hearing your story encouraged me to start disconnecting myself from people that are toxic. I'm thankful that I heard your story at my age, because then I probably wouldn't have made a change. To fight through your problems because you always win. Hearing that encouraged me to tell my older cousin the same thing, because I think he's going through something close to what you went through. Thank you for sharing. I'm going to end this by saying stay positive and don't ever hold your emotions in. And when you are feeling down, you are always welcome to Duarte High. I like the hearts and the orange and blue clouds as well. Really cool. That is very sweet. Dear Kyle, I hope that you are doing well, and if you are, then I hope that you don't go back to your old habits. If you ever feel low or have family and friends to talk to, keep posting on YouTube. You have people on there and that you can talk to. I will, absolutely. I'll never stop posting. If you are ever feeling low, just think of how many people love you or care about you. Your speech touched me, and it made me realize that other people have a worse life than you can see. Oh, this is a cute one. Look at this one. It's got a little border on it. Look at that. That's nice. Dear Kyle, thank you for speaking about your struggle. I too suffer from depression, and like you, I hide it well. I was recently discharged from therapy. My therapist says I'm fine, but I don't feel okay. Hearing your struggle has given me hope. Thanks for being strong. You taught me to fight so I can win. Anonymous. Dang, I like this. Check that out. You got like the cry face to the happy face to the cool face, the shield and the sword. The shield and the sword though? Dude, with the flames? Dear Kyle, you really inspired me because it is good to see great people like you in the world. I can relate a lot with you because my mom was a single parent and struggled a lot and was always working hard, and my dad moved on to a bad path. I also got into bad things by hanging with the wrong people, including my negative mindset. I would smoke every day and not be obedient towards my mom, and ended up at a probation school for something I did bad. I realized I needed to stop and put my mind to it by working hard. I hope the best for you because you're a great and hardworking person, and if you ever feel down, think about how far you've come and push forward. That was really inspiring, thanks. The things that I found very inspirational is mostly everything. Many people need speakers like that in their lives. Many others may have to find him a true inspiration, a true warrior. Hey, appreciate it. Whatever your passions are, do not stop doing them. If it's looking at the sky, if it's looking at the stars, if it's dissecting bugs, if you're into rocks, if you're into whatever you're into, be an expert at it. You're gonna find your passion, you're gonna find your happiness in that. Hi, Kevin. I thought your presentation was good for your first time. I'm just kidding. I know your name's John. I was the I was the guy who asked what your favorite food was and was surprised when you said burgers and pizza because you look like you never seen a burger or pizza. All jokes aside though, it was a great presentation and that quote really motivated me. Hi Kevin, I know your name's John. Oh shoot. Okay, where are we at? Dear Kyle, if you ever feel down, just remember that you helped some kids with your presentation. You should talk to the people you love and tell them how you're feeling. Dear Kyle, thank you for telling us your story. It was very eye-opening. If I ever go through sadness or depression, I know what to do. You also gave good advice for me to pass along to my sad friends. I hope your day, week, month, and year keep getting better for you. Hey Kyle, I was able to learn that we are able to get through whatever we're going through and we're able to fight it and win. Your words made me see that it's okay to seek help and to talk if I need to. That's great. If you're ever feeling down, just know that you helped many kids, and just like you told us, don't just sit there, lean into it, fight it, because you'll win. Head up. Man, that was great. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna cry. You guys are gonna make me cry on camera. I'm not gonna cry on YouTube. Maybe. Dear Kyle, because of your words, I learned to let go of toxic people in my life that I thought I needed, and from that I already feel so much better about myself. That's awesome. I learned that even when you feel at your lowest and feel like giving up, to never stop pushing. I've also learned to always live my vision. I like this one. There's like this little picture diagram. 1, I feel depressed. 2, what's up? Yeah, you good, bro? Sure, why not? Do you want to hang out? Let's go for a run. Sure, bro. Little stick guys running. You are kind. See you later. Peace. Gave me the comic strip. Hey Kyle, I'm writing this just in case you're ever feeling down and you could read this and maybe it could make you feel better. I think you're very strong and brave and genuinely inspired me. You've been through a lot and turned your whole life around, which most can't do, and you came and shared your story with over 200 random kids about your personal life, and that takes a lot. It was very nice meeting you and seeing how far you've come, so thank you because it helped me. Peace out. Turn page around to remember me. That's dope. That's a perfect, that looks just like you. That looks just like you. And I like the square sun, not a round sun. I like that we're going for like the abstract artwork. Appreciate that. And it wasn't easy. You know, it's not easy getting up in front of speaking in front of people, but I knew that if it's gonna help my process and it's gonna help at least one of you guys, then it helps a lot of you guys, then I know I'm making the right choice. Dear Kyle, you're an amazing presenter. Your story really made me think about people that I know that do drugs. I wish I could have helped them, but sadly they have passed. Last year I wasn't addicted to smoking weed, but I would nonstop keep doing what I've experimented with other drugs that we won't get into, but when I heard you present, I could relate a lot. I remember my first traumatic experience I saw, or at least I can remember, was when my sister tried to cut my mom, but my mom grabbed her and threw her to the floor, and my older cousin, my little brother, and I had to watch as they argued. If you're feeling down, just know if you feel like nothing, don't, because there's someone that's taught me something very important. There's always a way out. Thank you. Thank you for coming, and listening to your story really helped me realize some of my problems my friends are having. I'm working on helping them quit smoking. Your quote really stuck with me and I think about it often. Thank you again. I hope my friends can make a full recovery like you did. Dear Kyle, I know anytime I'm feeling sad, I remember some of the things you told us, such as reach out to someone to talk to and not be afraid to share how you are really feeling. So anytime you feel sad, please remember how much of a positive influence you are to me and to other people. Thank you again for sharing your story with us because it will help me with my life. You guys are pushing it. You guys are pushing it. I thank you guys so much. Dear Kyle, anytime when I feel sad or depressed, I remember some of the things you have said, like reach out, talk to someone, and don't be afraid. So I suggest when you're feeling down and out to also find people to reach out to. You are truly an inspiration to me and everyone who listens to you. Thank you again for taking the time out of your day to motivate and help us. Hey Kyle, your presentation on your life was very interesting. Even Mr. Espino didn't even know some stuff you said. What you said inspired me on not feeling down. It must have been tough dealing with these problems you had. I support you and just keep on doing what you do. P.S. I subscribe to your YouTube channel and turn post notifications on. My man, thanks bro. I'll keep the posts coming. As Mr. E didn't know a lot of that stuff, so that was new to him too. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. Thank you, I appreciate you. I want to thank you so much for sharing your story with our class. You really encouraged me to start pushing harder in the daily things that I do. If you're ever feeling down around April or May, I wanted to hopefully help you by telling that you've been a huge impact you seem to be making on people's life and how inspirational you are. One thing that stuck out to me the most is when you said, be the you you've always envisioned. That is really helping me focus on who I want to be, and especially helps me feel like I'm accomplishing something. Thank you again. Dear Kyle, when I heard your speech about what you went through in your life gives me hope, because it tells me no matter what a person goes through in life, you can overcome and do positive things. You left everything bad, such as negative friends or drugs, to get better friends, a good job, and a happy relationship. I was very happy to meet you. Thank you for coming to our school and sharing your story. You have made me realize that people can change with help and support. We do not have to overcome obstacles by ourselves. We can do it with other people, step by step. Well said. That's the truth. You're not alone. You're never alone. Usually the people that are closest to you, just tell them what's going on. Dear Kyle, I know things may not be the best right now, but it happens. Bad things happen to good people. I can tell you, you're a good person. I feel like I know you from what you shared with us. I learned that you could always get through it and you could always fight it. You're mentally strong. You've taught everyone that they are strong. You did that by sharing your story. You proved to me and many other people that we can fight off depression, anxiety, and all those things. If you could do it, anyone can. So whatever you're going through, you can make it through it. Whatever you're going through at this moment, you are not alone. I hope you remember that. Lots of people go through stuff. Just remember you're surrounded by people who love you. Maybe going out for a walk when you're sad would be cool. Life is short. Try to have fun and get through the sad times. Dear Kyle, I want to say thank you for sharing your story and helping me understand even more to life than just drugs and what partying can do to people. No matter what happens to you, I want you to always remember to never feel down, because no matter what happens, there is still so many more people who care for you. Anytime you struggle with something, just know that there is always someone there for you and someone that you can talk to. Dear Kyle, I hope this letter finds you well. I hope that you know that your story helps students in the classroom. It was very inspirational to hear you grow out of your shell and become so open to new things and getting rid of your dark past. I appreciate you coming to our classroom, and just know your story helped the students of DHS. It helped me to know cut off things before they get too bad, just to know your story and time did not go to waste. That's the truth, man. You know, that's one thing that I didn't recognize. I didn't recognize how bad things were getting so quickly when I was younger. And it all seemed like a good and fun time. And you know, you're in high school and you're gonna do crazy things, but you gotta also recognize, like, man, hey, when things are kind of becoming a bit too much, like when it becomes like a weekend occurrence, or you're doing this every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it happens weekend after weekend and after weekend, and that's when addiction really starts to form itself, and that's when it takes over you and you don't even realize it. The kid in the Jurassic Park hoodie, I see you. I would like to thank you for taking time out of your day to talk with us. I think what you did was really brave. The fact that you talked to a bunch of random kids about your depression. I remember when I had therapy, I wouldn't talk. I was too scared. I feel like you really helped me overcome this. I slowly started to talk to some people and tell people the truth. I appreciate every single one of these. I will keep them forever for a rainy day, a dark day, because not all days are going to be rainbows, sunshine. And I will keep these. I will never get rid of these letters. So I thank you guys so much for your time. you guys inspire me just as much as I've inspired you. And keep pushing. And like I said before, guys, you can win. Just lean into it and continue to fight. There's always beauty in the struggle. There's always good things in the worst times of your life. Just keep your eyes open and keep your heart open as well. Love as much as you possibly can. Leave all the hate behind. And I appreciate you guys so much. And thank you everyone at Duarte High School for just opening up your classrooms to me. And I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. These letters mean the world. Whew, I'm kind of spent and I think I'm a little sweaty. You guys making me sweat over here. I'm just sitting down. Hold on, let me see if I can get my dog for you. 1 second. You want to say hi to everybody? Oh, here he is. Ready? This is Gambit. Oh. That's my boy. All right, say bye, Gambit. See you later, buddy. Thank you guys so much. Peace.